So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Christian Abbiati in goal today, just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
He was under real pressure there.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Well-timed, excellent interception. Davids. And it's Messi. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That is lovely. Beckham going full tilt down the right-hand side. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Climbs up big! And that was very necessary. Van Nistelrooy. Neither side yet able to find the net. Sampdoria are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Maldini. Messi. Davids. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Deftly away. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Piqué. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hernandez. And it's Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Goal! Milan! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one. To see this half out now and reset during the break.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is... And Messi! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it, he chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Van Nistelrooy. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Lampard joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Piqué. Milan looking to pass their way through. Hernandez. Now Davids. Oh, it's Beckham. And it's hoisted clear. Davids. It's anyone's ball now. And he's gone backward here. In with the challenge. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Beckham makes the interception. Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's played him through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And that has been cleared. Sampdoria can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's there to belt it away. Out for a throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game. And it's Beckham. It's a mighty effort! And he's managed to gift it back. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This might... tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Lampard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they can break here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hernandez. That's a good run down the left. And he's there to clear it. And no, that was never going to make it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milan can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Rivaldo. Nice control. And he's taking no chances there. Davids is flagged offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Messi lascia il campo per il numero 7.
Out to the right. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Milan are...
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that could set him on his way. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Haaland. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Played into space out wide. Nicely aimed pass. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nicked it back promptly. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without complication.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Beckham. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and... oh, they could be caught out! Has a goal! And it's a goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Floated through, and he's cut it out.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Lukaku! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Could be and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Haaland has it out wide and in space. Nice interception, well timed. Bruno Fernandes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. No way through there. That's a good ball played into space. Van Bouten cuts it out. Nuno Mendes. Lukaku. Pulisic has it in a wide... Conte! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Pulisic.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Wan-Bissaka gets a cross in. Milan are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. And the counter is on. Van Basten. Davids. Hernandez. For Messi. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And he was alert to it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Haaland. Adams gets a foot in here.
Ci sarà un
And
minuto
he
di
cuts out
recupero.
the supply. That is a great pick out. And the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. And there's the end of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a visitare il negozio ufficiale dello stadio per acquistare i souvenir dell'incontro odierno.
That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Bruno Fernandes in. Big chance! It's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional.
There's the hit! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
It's really well cleared. And it's Van Basten. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Conte. Van Nistelrooy. Adams with the clearance. He's looking for the runner here. No way through.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Beckham. Oh, they could break here. Lampard, Konate cuts out the pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
And it's Lampard. Piqué. And it's Beckham. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Beckham. Lampard. Pulisic. Davids. And it's Messi. Haaland. Now it's Beckham. That That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Nice ball, shapes to shoot! Beckham. Interesting ball. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Lampard.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Fired deep towards the back post. And he can clear it away. That's a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19. Viene sostituito con il numero 79. Cristiano Ronaldo. Attenzione, un cambio.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Partey.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 28.
So, third corner of the game.
Lampard. Lascia il campo per il numero 25.
Bellingham gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a decent clearance. He's dribbled past his man here. Now it's Kante. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Konate wins the duel this time. A searching ball that into space.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Nuno Mendes. Just 5 minutes left. And well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Davids. Bellingham. Decent hit!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's through here. Mbappe gets into some space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Milan
20.
have their second
Numero
corner
17.
now.
Van Nistelrooy. Numero 10. Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7. Il numero 9.
Terrific header! Oh, terrific save. Di Maria. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Aside... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. Lampard.
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question. Great chance! That's another chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Thailand with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Neymar. Well, played right into his path. And he's there to clear it. Plays a sharp little ball here. Kaká. He's picked his way through. Abiati deals with it effortlessly. Oh, that's a key interception. Out to the right. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pekanbaru spots it and intercepts. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Figo. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Played into space out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Maldini. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And he was quick to react. Beckham. Now it's Haaland. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now that's well seen too. Van Bouten. Maldini. Beckham. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Figo in acres of space out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Lampard. Belletti. Driven forward. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Figo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's in on goal. And he's quick to get it clear again. Shot at goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Beckham. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Haaland. Now Kaká. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Maldini. No, again there's no way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Haaland. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. That gets things going for the second half. Milan carrying a 1-goal lead. And here's Batistuta. And it's Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Goal they've been looking for. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Roberto. That has been cut short. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Danger averted for now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Backward it goes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That is good alertness. Oh, that's well spotted.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. And that could set him on his way. And Batistuta! It's in!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser. You have to expect that from everyone now.
And they can counter here. And claimed it back swiftly. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's intervened well there. Davids. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, nicely intercepted. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Lampard. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he's had it nicked away. Kaká has given away a free kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes, Mohamed Salah. To come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
He can run onto that. It's out for a goal kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Milan making another change here. Mbappe coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think it's time for fresh legs. Looks like a popular decision as they're going all out for this now.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, a very decent attempt. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's played him through. Now it's Beckham. Nicely spread.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Can he spark a counter here? Aim forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Roberto picks it up out wide. And a shot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
This has become one superb game of football.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well...
Beckham! This time, surely! He's got away with one there. Bigo is in a really good position out wide. Neymar bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good Kaká! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Neymar lascia il campo per il numero 22.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Figo. Nakata. Lampard. And that is a little undercooked. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere. Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 13.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Numero 4.
Milan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Spread neatly. Pinches it off him, and he has been fouled there. And here's Mohamed Salah. Beckham. It's a goal kick. That's a nicely measured pass. Nakata. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in a good position here. There's the shot! In the day, this could well be it.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Milan can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Danger averted for now. And he's there to get it away. And they've got a throw. Griezmann. And he welcomes it in. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Lionel Messi's heroics in the Middle East still very fresh in our minds, Jim.
They are. 7 goals, and deservedly the player of the tournament. He was terrific in the knockout round, scoring in every game. And I was particularly impressed with that semi-final performance.
Yeah, penalty to start with, of course, and then he finished it all off, setting... And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Pinches it off him. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Belletti. That's good vision. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Abiati will lay claim to that. And he's there to retrieve it. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A searching ball that into space. He could be in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Lampard. Still goalless at the moment. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And smartly reclaimed.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found the way through. Mbappe! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Bayer Leverkusen have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mbappe! Messi! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Bayer Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that, and he's on his way! Vinicius Junior. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's the throw. Cristiano Ronaldo. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Half-time getting close now. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that has been clubbed away. It's a great ball. They want to be quick to recover this. Leicester with the clearance.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Griezmann promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's being shifted off it. That is a great ball. Cleared without complication. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your
That
cooperation.
gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Lampard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Vinicius Junior. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He's found some space. Chance! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Davids. And here's Mohamed Salah. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's had a hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Milan are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
He's one-on-one! Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught on it here, and the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rivaldo. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And it's Griezmann. Mbappe, and he's searching, hits one! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Bayer Leverkusen take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Balten gets across to intercept that, and he was quick to react. No way through, and he welcomes it in. Donnarumma catches it safely. Griezmann, now it's Vinicius Junior. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Passes short and sharp. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Davids wins the duel this time. Rivaldo. Danger averted for now.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Mbappe is flagged offside. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Decent hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Now that's well seen too.
Added minute has been indicated.
Davids puts his foot on the gas. There's the shot! They've scored! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And now he has two. Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And he's managed to get free. That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result.